Hello there, and welcome to another thrilling part right from where I left off last time of my Spyro A Hero's Tale Let's Play. I'm getting right into things. Okay, so that thing I just broke right there, you have to use a head smash on. You can't break it on the rest. And this is a firework, as you can obviously see. You use your flame breath on him, it lights the firework, it goes off, and it blows up a chest that would normally be indestructible. Let's go get our booty. Our treasure. Yeah. So we come up here, and Hunter has moved, and now that we have the dragon egg, he'll open the door for us, which is cool because we need to go through that door. And that's actually spoilers. Someone is looking for those, so he's like, "Hey, let me get the door for you," and he's like, and he opens the door. And he opens that door by shooting an arrow into the target, but if you look up, the arrow's not there anymore. Yeah. Okay, now we come into this big room, and there's nothing in this water. You want to check in the water, because sometimes there are dragon eggs in water. And there's another, that's a chest, you need a lockpick to open those, but we've had those for money bags. That narc, kill like any other narc. Charge room. Okay, now we're in a room, this room, and there's another narc. The big narcs have a lot of weird weapons. They have like hammers and battle axes and stuff. Now you have, even if you flame them from behind, if they still have their armor on, they're not gonna die. Okay, over there, that I'll show you in a second. Okay, sheep. Okay, see how my little dragonfly is blue now? Sparks is basically your health in this game. And to restore health, you have to kill sheep or other little animals like this. And they shoot out a butterfly, and when Sparks eats the butterfly, he regains 1 unit of health. There are no lives in this game, so don't worry about getting the game over. Just lots of... I actually died quite a few times on certain jumps. So he's like, "Hello," and this is the activation pad for the bow gadgets, which is pretty cool. Okay, what's the power star? Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. Mario reference. Zelda reference. Okay, references Mario and Zelda at the exact same time with red coins and heart pieces. So then they bring up light gems, which are actually... So you need 8 light gems to activate this. And then he opens up a new door to a new room that we couldn't get through ourselves. So once we get 8 light gems, we can come back here and we can actually go to a different location. And actually go to a different area besides the area we're in right now, which is called, I'll check the map, the Dragon Village. So right now we're in Dragon Village. Not much we can do here, and we come into the nursery, and we see a little cutscene where some egg thieves, or as I like to call them, Mojo Jojo, because that's what they look like. Yes, I used to watch Powerpuff Girls when I was like 4. So they steal the eggs, and she's like, "Oh, I have to get the eggs back," and we already have an egg. So I was like, "Yeah, I'm a tough guy, I already found one." So there's 80 eggs in the entire game. And depending on how many... Yes, 80 eggs and 10 sets. So there's 8 sets of 10 eggs, and if you get a complete set, you unlock a bonus. As I said before. Now over here is a light gem. These are basically other forms of collectibles. Lots of collectibles in this game. And depending on how many of those you collect, you actually unlock little bonuses in the game. So, I'm actually going to come over here again, because you're going to want to buy a few lockpicks. Because lockpicks are actually very good in this game. And you can only carry 1 at a time, usually, but if you buy this thing, I don't have enough gems to, it's basically lets you carry 3 lockpicks at a time. And there's actually a lot of cool little bonuses you can get from him, like you can get an extra unit of health. I suggest buying that sometime before the 3rd boss. Okay, there's some more gems over here that you can pick up. The bees, they won't hurt you. Okay, we have another chest, and the chest you just walk up to if you have a lockpick. Sparks goes in, does his stuff, opens the chest, and we get a light gem from that one. I will be doing some chests off screen. I know in the 4th world, in the first area of the 4th world, every chest in that area just has gems. So that one I will be doing like off-screen chesting. Okay, so these guys actually do have armor on their back. I never checked, so you can't flame them from behind. Now we come into a new room. There are lots of gems and actually a little mini game we can play, which I will be showing off. Hopefully I can do it. Okay, I will not be 100%ing this game. That takes like forever. So yeah, I don't even know if you get a bonus for 100%ing the game, but I will be showing off all the mini games and stuff that I can find, and showing all the little bonuses I figured out. Okay, so come over here, and this is Sergeant Bird, a character introduced in the 3rd Spyro game, and he was actually a playable character in that game, which was a new thing to have playable characters besides Spyro for that game. So he's like, "Hey, I will go," and so basically he offers to do a flying challenge, and you can do every minigame twice, as far as I know, for good bonuses. The first time you get a dragon egg for that minigame, and the second time you get a light jump. So basically, in this game, you press L to drop bombs and R to shoot missiles, and you hold down A to fly, and there's actually a little bonus jet thing you can pick up late in the areas that give you basically a the turbo. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Basically, you have to collect all of the little things in here. It's basically like the time trials from the old Spyro games. Only instead of doing it as Spyro, you're doing it as Sergeant Bird this game. But I actually think is really cool because I love Sergeant Bird. He's one of my favorite characters, and he's the only character that I brought back from Spyro 3 as a playable character. There are other characters from Spyro 3 in this game, but you cannot play as them, which I think is really weird because the other character I have seen in this game is Bentley the Yeti, who was actually who was also a really cool playable character. So basically, you have 3 minutes to collect all of the things on the map, and if you collect all 8 of them, it like makes a little happy sound. It's like, yay, you collected all the things. Now I'm getting all the time gates. Another 8 of everything. Now, basically, there's always one flying thing, one like Nork, and then the time gates, the rings, and the boxes. Now you have to get all of them in the time limit, or else you fail. Now basically, the missiles and the bombs have a homing feature on them. And if you hold down Y, you do the turbo boost if you have it. You have to have turbo, though. You have to have enough turbo to do it. Okay. So now the only thing left is the Norks. And there's only one left, and actually I was doing the Sergeant Bird level for the 4th world, and that was all I had left on that one. And I have 2 minutes to find him, which is more than I usually have to find the last guy in one of these. And I don't know how the harder challenges differ. Wait, I know he is now. He's up here. He's up on one of these things, I think. Oh. Okay, I think there's supposed to be something in there because it's cracked, but there's not. Actually, before I started doing it. For the first time I did this, so, yeah. Okay, so I'm looking like an idiot right now because I cannot find that last guy. But I do have a minute and a half to find him. And basically what I do if I cannot find the last guy, I just start shooting missiles randomly. Because the missiles aren't homing. And I found him! So once you get all of the bonuses, it like flashes up your tally, gives you your gems, and you can actually, my A button is sticking. And then he's like, here you go, here's your dragon egg, want to try again for a light gem? And I'm usually like, no, I don't want to try again for a light gem, because I don't like your second challenges, because I can never do them. Now, you don't actually have to collect all of the light gems to make it through the game, but there are a few bonuses you can get if you collect them all. Like, extra little hidden areas you can get into. There are 100 light gems, 80 dragon eggs, and 40 dark gems in the game. Yeah, I have that memorized. Now, here's a breakable wall. Now, later on, you're going to want to go through there, but there's other things you can do in here before that. For example, this. You charge into these little targets, and they activate things around the map. Now this one just causes these platforms to rise, but you want to do that because you can get another dark gem. So we have the second dark gem of the game right here in the room with Sergeant Bird, and when you do it, like, makes trees come back to life. And we get another dragon egg in here, which is our first flame model dragon egg, which I will show off. It's out of screen. Now we have one ember, one flame, and one Sergeant Bird minigame, and if you collect all of a minigame set, you actually can play that minigame whenever you want, I believe. Now there's also a light gem over there, which I'm going to go get now. Pretty sure you might. Okay, there are fireworks you need. I'm going to try this gem, and I can't make it. Okay, so I look like an idiot there. Now I'm going to go hit the button again, because the button doesn't last forever. Because if it did, that would be really, really cheap. And of course I cannot make a simple jump. That is how bad I am at this game. I cannot make simple jumps. Now I'm going to hit the button again. I can't even hit the button right. I'm going to look like a big idiot when I do this. Okay, so basically you want to hop across these before time runs out, and don't worry if it starts to turn down. Still have somewhat of a chance of getting over here because you have the chance to hang out. Now there is a firework, so set off the fireworks so we can get a few more gems. So we can buy more stuff for money bags, and we pick up our third light gem, I should say. Sorry for that. We have 3 light gems now. We only need 5 more before we can unlock something. Now we want to go through that cave I opened up, because there actually is one more light gem in this dark gem in this area, and a bunch more eggs. And let's check the statistics. In this area, I need one more dark gem, and then 3 more light gems and 3 more eggs in this area. And I'm pretty sure one of the eggs and one of the light gems is actually in this room. So I'm going to get almost all of the light gems. So I know you get another light gem from a chest, so I know how to get all the light gems. I'm not sure about the eggs. So we have 4 of the eggs now. We get another firebomb over here, if you want. Okay, these guys are really annoying. They have crossbows, and they will shoot you from a distance. But I'm running low on time, so after killing him, I will going to stop the recording here. So bye.